Dear Misty, I have a friend who is in a 6-year sexless relationship with an alcoholic. She's truly miserable. He wants to leave, but he feels he can't because his boyfriend is so dependent upon him. How can I help my friend? Wow. The tangled webs we weave. It does get very tricky, doesn't it? Now, sometimes I think you have to spend money to break free. Well, from my experience, and this is a little personal, but I had an ex-boyfriend that was still on my cell phone plan. And 9 months, 10 months after, almost a year, after we had broken up, he was still on my cell phone plan. And he is going through a financial hardship as well. I'm not sure if he has a job, didn't have a job, does have a job. I'm not exactly sure. But I know he was struggling, and every month his bill was added to what he already owes me financially. Every month, another $100. And it was coming up on the year. Like, oh my God, are you kidding? We break it up a full year. Get off. So I kept warning him, look, if you don't start paying me money, if you don't, actually, I wanted him to take over ownership of his phone number. But, unfortunately, I couldn't do it. He had to do it himself. So I kept calling T-Mobile, and I was like, I'm giving permission to let him take his responsibility. Please do so. And then I call him, and he didn't do it, whatever. So finally, I'm like, look, at the end of this month, I'm shutting off your phone. I give him a full month notice. Take your ownership of your phone, or it is getting shut off. And so I paid the $250 to shut off his phone, long story short. But if I didn't, there'd be several more months of a $100 phone bill. So I had to spend money to not make money, but to break free. Now, how does that apply to you? Your friend feels that they can't get out of this relationship because his boyfriend is too dependent upon him. Now, not knowing who you are, where you live, or what kind of gig is going on, is there anywhere that this person can go? Like, do they have family? Do they have a mother? Do they have whatever? And if he's truly miserable and truly just wants out of this relationship, maybe you can find like a all bills paid, like an efficiency apartment somewhere, and pay like the first last security and first month rent for this person and be like, look, all you have to do is once you're here is pay this every month and you are fine. But I'm paying your first, I'm paying your last, I'm paying your security, and I'm paying for you to get out of my house so you could be on your own. You know, because if it's a sexless relationship, I mean, there's a lot of successful relationships that are sexless. You know, sex is not the only thing that a relationship is based on. But if he's an alcoholic, that's a whole nother story. Then you have emotional abuse, physical abuse, spiritual abuse. Not to mention, every time they come home, they don't know who they're coming into, which again is the emotional, spiritual, and physical abuse. So, get out. Or, I don't know what the lease situation is, whose name's on what, but if his name's on your lease where you are now, you could always, find your own place and be like, telling the downstairs or the office or whatever, I'm leaving, this is what's going on, and he'll take over responsibility. But I think it would be better to find him a cheaper place, pay all the initial costs so that he can move in, and then it's not your problem anymore. You did everything you could. You were above and beyond, helping him get on his own 2 feet more than any other normal boyfriend would do, and then get on his own. That's what I would do. Yeah. Boyfriends are messy. It's so funny how when we're single we want boyfriends, and when we have boyfriends we want to be single. So I guess, remember what you hate the most when you don't have that. Be like, oh yeah, I want to stay this way. Relationships are messy. Anyways, I hope good luck with whatever happens. I hope I could help. Alright, bye-bye.